Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks and welcome back to a new type of video that I haven't done in quite a while, and this is a layout tour. So yeah, I made a new layout recently and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it in a second, but for now I'm just going to do a quick overview. So made this layout for a Totally Thomastown layout contest, and yeah, so the winner would get store credit. I don't think I won, but nonetheless, I still had fun building this, and it's a pretty intricate setup, so I thought I'd give a little tour of it and stuff, so you guys can see it all in detail. But yeah, it's pretty big, so yeah, anyways, I'll just start with the first part I built. So we have Take Along, Wooden Railway, and Trackmaster 2 all on this layout. So the first part I built is I think the smallest section, but might be one of my favorite part is the Take Along section. And I guess we'll start right where we started the video with Daisy. She's at Wellsworth Station. I haven't built like a proper take-along layout in a really long time, so I got some new pieces out recently, so I wanted to use them, and that goes for the Wooden Railway and stuff too. But Daisy's at Wellsworth Station. She can go under the drawbridge and then to the switch. Then you come to the Sodor Barrel Depot, and then you can go through, I think that's the, what is that? Is that the engine wash? Yeah. And there's a T-switch where Billy has like crashed some trucks, and Harvey's helping to clean up. If you go down Harvey's line, there's a water tower, then under the bridge, and back to this T-switch where Daisy is. But if you go right on the T-switch, you can go to this crane where Charlie is pulling some holiday cars. Then under the track, past the switch, under the Trackmaster track, and then back to Billy. And then back at the switch, you can go up the waterfall tunnel, then over this bridge to where Emily is pulling some coal cars, over the drawbridge too, and then around the track to the smelter's yard where Iron Airy and Iron Bert are. So that's the entirety of the take-along track. It's pretty small, but I think I put a good amount of destinations on and stuff, so I had to use some Wooden Railway supports because Take-Along didn't really make that many risers, so kind of cheated a little bit with that, but otherwise I think it turned out really good. And so yeah, let me know what you think of that. But now let's move on to the Wooden Railway portion. Alright, so the Wooden Railway portion, we have a station right on the other side of Wellsworth, so the passengers can go from one station to the next right after. We have Gordon pulling some of these red express coaches that were like from Target or something, and you can go this way, and there's a switch, there's a crane there at a little docks area for boats and stuff for both sides, and they're both kind of yellow cranes, which I just noticed. But yeah, then you can go this T-switch. We have Boko with some coal cars, then up the bridge and have another drawbridge going over the tracks, past this waterfall tunnel, and then up the hill to where Duck is with some Troublesome Trucks. And then you have the mountain track, and it curves around, and then it goes down a little bit on a red bridge where Toby has the Rock Crusher cars, and then under the Trackmaster track as well, and this Suttery cargo drop. This is like the One Railway Take-Along hybrid, the Thomas Interactive series or something. Yeah, I just got that not too long ago, so that's pretty interesting. And then under the tracks, over Marin Bridge, and then back to Boko. But we do have a little track behind Gordon, so if we go back to him, this track under the bridge, or through the tunnel and under the bridge, leads to just a side-in. I was gonna maybe make it a little bit bigger, but I decided a side-in would do. And then behind Gordon, you go through this tunnel and then around to where Molly is pulling an assorted freight train. And then she goes through the tunnel as well, and it connects back up to Gordon's line. So that was the Wind Railway one too. You just have the kind of a circle here, but it's none of these are like infinite loops, so you can go, Gordon can come out this way and go around, or he can go out that way and go around, so he's not just stuck going one way and can get back to this loop here. So Wind Railway, I think it turned out okay, but yeah, I think the take along was probably the best, but then we have the Wind Railway's pretty good, and then the Trackmaster is kind of just a thing of its own, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, there's a little look at the Wind Railway. Now let's move on to Trackmaster. Alright, for the Trackmaster track, I guess we could just start on this track where Philip is. He was kind of the tester for the Trackmaster track. The Trackmaster section was probably the most difficult, because I wanted it to kind of interweave all of the other tracks and stuff, and overlap and stuff. But this probably took the longest and stuff, and you can probably see why. But we have Philip pulling a few freight cars over the bridge. We didn't have a support there, but we have some of these track clips in places, but I just had to skip that because I kind of ran out of supports and stuff, and also it would interfere with the take-along track, but it's pretty sturdy. So yeah, then you can go to a crossing. This was kind of unexpected development towards the end, but I just thought it'd be cool to have an elevated crossing over all this, kind of like an interstate or something. I'd call this Trackmaster track, but go around the curves. Merlin is pulling some troublesome trucks. Well, one troublesome truck and a tanker. Let me just reposition a little bit, but there's Merlin. Then follow this track, we have a set of points. Go back over the crossing, and we have Rebecca pulling some custom, whether it's scrap trucks that I might have done a video on, I can't remember. Then it goes under the Wooden Railway portion, and under Duck and the troublesome trucks, we have this scary barn thing and a set of points. So first we'll go straight. We have the this brown mine tunnel. Then we go through. After we go through that, he can come to Kenji, and he's going over this raised curve piece that has a danger sign. Hopefully not going too fast. Then through the tunnel blast set, or the tunnel at least, and it looks like it's already exploded because there's pieces there. Then under another bridge and over, we are leaving Sodor, or coming to the island of Sodor, or depending on which way you look at it. But we have the boat and sea set part of it, and we have Etienne on it right now. And then it goes to, looks like we're at Dakar, Senegal. And then up then we keep going elevated. We have Ryan pulling some trucks, and then up to an elevated water tower, and then we're back to the switch where Merlin is at. But to finish it, we have a little hill over back by the scary barn. We have Flying Scotsman pulling a coach and a haystack, another dangerous curve, and then up the hill once again. And here we have Gator pulling some dynamite vans, I guess. And then back over the tracks to where Philip was. So, yeah, that was the Trackmaster track. Like I said, that was definitely the most challenging, so I had to try and get over all this stuff, and kind of ran out of supports and stuff, and yeah, I kind of got a little out of hand, but maybe I went a little too crazy on this. You can tell me what you think, but I think it was still pretty impressive. Kind of got a little squeezed in on space, so kind of got a little out of control, but still think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, I want to try and do more of these layouts in the future. Maybe not all of the different brands and stuff, but more like a dedicated take along, and Wooden Railway and Trackmaster separately. But maybe do this from time to time. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But once again, quick full overview, and yeah, so let me know which your section is your favorite. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you. So until next time, this is Troublesome Trucks signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.